Hola, bonjour, negative, Bawuni, ni hao, assalamu alaikum, Jing Tao. My name is Kaya. Welcome to Yeah, I Said It. And today I am here to talk about the saggy pants. I didn't have enough, and I've been getting a lot of respect. I guess the way I do it, I guess because of who I am. Um, but yeah, grab your drink, whatever you need, because you know you're gonna get a little laugh. Because I be dead serious, but you know, a lot of people tell me I'm funny, but I be dead serious, like for real. But grab what you need so that you can be comfortable in the environment you're in, so you can enjoy this video. Be right back. Sing no, I'm not no singer, y'all. I am back. Hello, I'm glad you're here. I am so happy. Hello again. Okay, so we all know that the guys, they're in their, I don't know, trend bag, I guess you want to call it. But I'm here to let you guys know that what you're doing isn't sexy. And by the way, most women, we look at the shoe size, guys. We're not looking at your, well, they not looking at your booty. Because, a woman like me, I have a butt fetish. So it's not that, I'm trying to demasculate a man or anything like that. It's just my hormones react to that. And that's just what it is. You know, was it trained to like that? Yeah, but I wasn't forced. And that was the thing. I wasn't forced. I was introduced to it. And after being introduced to it, I became addicted to it. That's why I have to watch the things that I do and use and things like that, because I have an addictive mentality. You know, I if I like something, I'll dry it out. I don't know if it's just a Leo thing or just me. I don't know. If you think you know, comment below. Okay, but I just don't understand why you guys are wearing your pants down. It doesn't look cool. And to me, it look like you want a nigga to look at your ass and you want them to fuck you in your butt. That's how I see it. I don't see it no other way. Who you doing that for? Because if you're doing it for us, ask us how we feel about that. And you'll be surprised what you hear. So you're not doing it for us. You're doing it for your homeboy Ricky. You feel me? And secondly, how the fuck you gonna run? How are you gonna run? If it's time to get away and you have to run, how? You got to worry about holding your pants up. Like, running used to be my MO back in the day. I used to can run my ass off, and I can get one good run to this day. But I don't think I could do it long, but I could still run. Thank God for that. You know, I do. Can I run as fast as I used to? No, but back then I used to run fast as hell. Okay, and there's no way that you can run fast like that and hold your pants up. Because if you know anything about track, you need your hands, both hands. And the way you hold your hands give you that leverage. That it gives you that extra oomph. So what are you doing? That's why I be looking at like you a drug dealer, you a criminal, and you wearing your pants down. How the fuck you gonna get away? You know, give me a conservative criminal back then. You know, I used to love the people that the guys that didn't look like they was doing crimes. I'm just saying I know all kinds of people. I'm talking about crackers too. A little sprinkle of Asian. You feel me? Like, hey, it is what it is. But I'm real friendly. So people just tell me their business. So don't come asking me because I ain't snitching on nobody. I ain't doing that. Right? 'Cause that's why I'm so happy I'm not good with names. I trained myself since I was a young buck. Don't worry about the name. Because if they said I said your name, they a motherfucking lie because I don't know your shit. I be like, that's how I used to catch people when they lies. I be like, oh, did they say I said your name? And they like, yeah. And I be like, they lying. I don't even know your name. And they realize that I don't know their name. So that kept me out of a lot of he say, she say. Thank God. So I ain't with that name stuff. I don't be wanting to know your business because can't nobody say I said shit. So that's why you volunteer to tell me, that's fine. But that kept me out of a lot of trouble. But moving along. So I don't know how you're gonna run. But I want to share this video. Okay. Let me see. This video is 3 minutes and 54 seconds. But before that, I want to show. Let me share my screen. Screen. Let me share my screen. Screen. Say no. It's so goofy. And for those of you who feel some type of way because I blocked your asses, that's because I want to let you know that I know you're watching me. And I don't like the fact that y'all trying to tap into my energy. How dare you disrespect me? So when I'm ready to unblock you, I will. But that's for violating. And that's part of my mental ritual. Because you can do rituals from the mind too. That's when wishful thinking comes in. But anyway, that's another video. So let me share my screen. All right. Okay, now the first one we're going to start with the saggy pants. From slavery to modern day. Okay, so wearing saggy pants is not only bad on the eyes, I agree, but according to blackhistory.com, 70% are more likely to permanently ejaculate during encounters as a result. So these niggas be busting nuts. Like, wow. Anyway, upon further reading, it is said that the saggy pants theory came as a result of a process called breaking the buck, but it was called something else. So wait a minute. Let's come out of that. And there's another one. Okay, I had to blow up my screen so you guys could see because y'all motherfuckers thinking y'all the shit wearing this. And this is not cute, y'all. For real, dead ass. And I tell you one thing, it did keep niggas' ass a little cleaner because niggas was having shit stains growing up. Okay, so you can't have no shit stains wearing your pants like that. Okay, a friend told me recently that a gang style of baggy pants showing your underwear called gelling. Okay, you in jail and you got gel in your ass, that Vaseline. Yeah, was originally a prison code signifying that the man wearing them was willing to be the girlfriend of some other man or men. Okay? Yeah. Y'all playing. And also growing up, it was a sign that you was broke as fuck. Because back then, we used to wear long shirts back in the day. You know, now it's the other way around. But when you wore long shirts, you couldn't really tell how short. I mean, how the person pants really where they really started. So yeah, they was wearing they pants down, but they were wearing longer shirts. You know what I mean? Because people was poor, so they had to share their people's clothing. So that was a sign of you being gay or you being poor. That's that. But let's look into this video, and I wanted to put it for the end. So if they, you know, try to shadow ban me, which 9 out of 10 they probably will. But this is very interesting for those of you who don't know. I'm gonna put my mic on mute. Cause y'all niggas think y'all fly, right? I know.
You had a ship full of African men, women, and children who were at the mercy of the captain and all the sailors on that crew. And those men could have sex with anybody they wanted to. The women, the children, and the men.
You had to see 3 months tied down with these white men. There ain't no women there for the most part. When they start bringing women, they weren't even bringing women. They were bringing girls between the ages of 6 and 15 and raping them all. But they also were raping the men. Same things was happening on the plantation to demasculinize the black man.
Control the slave population is to rape a father in front of his sons, or to take the biggest, baddest black man on the plantation and do something horrible to him to completely humiliate and emasculate him so that people won't respect him anymore. And that still happens to this day.
In the Caribbean, they had seasoning plantations, which were plantations used to break the slaves. And one plantation or one place that had a lot of seasoning plantations was Jamaica. And people have to wonder, what were they doing on these seasoning plantations that was worse than what was happening on the regular plantations? Well, one thing that they were doing on these plantations, especially in Jamaica, they were doing a process called buck breaking, where the white supremacist slave owner or the white supremacist overseer would literally rape black men in front of the whole black population in order to break his spirit, in order to break him down as a man, in order to show dominance against him, in order to show the rest of the black population that this is not your leader. I just made your leader submit to me sexually. And this happened a lot in Jamaica. This is why homosexuality is so looked down upon in Jamaican culture today.
And it was a way primarily of cutting down those who would rebel. In other words, it was a matter of power and control and domination. And they would call it buck busting, but it was really butt busting.
Slavery continued until 1865 for about 2 generations, right? So how do you reconcile that? You can no longer bring in Africans, but you still have the business of slavery. So they still needed Africans to do the work down south, especially after the cotton gin was invented. So you had the creation of breeding farms. 2 of the largest slave breeding farms in the United States were on the eastern shore of Maryland and right outside of Richmond, Virginia. They literally bred black people.
Okay, you're saying that is nonsense. Okay, well, I don't think that is nonsense, Stupid Black, by the simple fact that they making you wear your pants down as a trend. They're putting it on celebrities to make you think that it's a trend. And in the meanwhile, they're hunting you down as a modern way of breaking your asshole, nigga. You making it a trend. Y'all walking around, y'all broke as fuck, and they know y'all ain't got no money. So they offer y'all money to take care of y'all and all that shit. Because if you notice, I know I'm coming from Florida. Okay, I'm from Philly, and I've been living in Florida for 7 years, and a lot of them are interracial. Okay, and a lot of them sitting there messing with these black young guys, giving them sneakers, whatever they want. So they breaking your asshole like that. So what you mean is nonsense. Y'all sitting there walking around. They don't have to force you to do it. They tricking you into walking around like they sold slaves. Like, let me see your body. They can't just put us on chains easily like that anymore at this moment, which they trying to find a way to do that. You feel me? So when they find a way to do that, what was they doing? You had to stand in line. They had to make sure you was healthy and all of that. And that's what they're doing. Looking at your body, how they worrying about that butthole. And it wasn't just to demasculate a man and stuff like that. They're sick like that. They actually get turned on having sex with men. So it wasn't just to belittle you. In that case, they wouldn't have been having sex with one another. So that's just something that they naturally love to do. So yes, y'all are out there freely being, showboats for them. For them. Who's pushing the agenda? They are. Niggas wasn't worried about that. They was cool with being in the closet and raping their nephews and their sons on the low. But anyway, let's move along. Talking about what the fuck? That don't make no. Yeah, okay.
People like cattle. They would have a strong black man have sex with a healthy black woman. That woman could be his mother, his sister, his aunt, his cousin. It didn't matter, because the end product was produce a child that I can sell, bodies that I can sell and ship down to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It was a business.
We had breeding farms in the United States that would put one person from one plantation against another. We even had a system where if you were a breeder, male on one plantation, and a female on another plantation, or even on the same plantation, even if you were mother and son, they would mate you. And so I tell a lot of my patients and a lot of my friends, you got to stop using the MF word, because that was a description of what actually happened when the paper bag would go over the head to put one breeder against another when they were related.
Even when we dancing. Oh, you talking about some, yes, but saggy pants is new. No, it's not new. That shit is old. It's old. It's old. Nobody saw that before 20 years ago. Well, I did. I seen it 20 years ago. And, well, no, I'm lying. We didn't see it 20 years ago, because men wasn't wearing their pants down like that unless they were in jail and they were gay. And they wanted to let a guy know I'm about it. So that was their little, way of, communicating through the body language. That was the body language, because it's different ways to communicate and to talk, you know, communicating. You can do it with your eyes, telepathically, if you know how, but I felt like it was important. It might be nonsense to you, but who are you? It's like trillions of people. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm sitting here giving good advice to somebody who, willing to be liked in the eyes of God, the Most High, the one Creator. That's who I'm prepping. This person. That's what I'm doing. I'm prepping. What are you doing? So the saggy pants might not matter to you. Then go watch another video. Don't come up the fucking here trying to start a whole bunch of bullshit in my channel, because I'm not the one to be bullied, and I'm not going to shut up for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but thank you for your opinion, though. But I don't need that. I need support. I don't need this little catty ass, strewed ass, jealous, hateful ass shit you're doing. But you want some attention, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of attention to let you know where I've come from mentally, because it ain't gonna be too much of that. Because I'm just gonna block your ass. I don't need views. I don't. I know how to make money. I didn't get on here to make money. If it happened, it happened. It's not a big deal. The fuck for me. I'm a Leo. I love to be seen and heard, but I like to make sense while I'm talking and when I'm being seen. So, kudos to you if you're not interested in wearing your pants down, or whatever. But anyway, moving along. So, when I lived in Florida, I used to see a couple of guys wearing their pants down. I used to make them feel very uncomfortable. Would you want me to fuck you in your butt? I mean, because that's what that's signifying. You know, and I start complimenting that ass, start talking about it. Then the niggas start getting embarrassed. Now they want to pull their pants up. So I got my little humorous way of getting a man to pull their pants up in public. And it works, but I recommend you just do things on your level, because when you try to do what other people do, you get fucked up, So you don't want to do it to be problematic. You just, look, I care. And I'm just saying that shit, that's not what's up, yo. And when they see, the look in my face like that, this old lady really care, and they receive it. So when people know you're genuine, they'll listen. They'll take that in consideration. So I'm from Philly all day, every day, and I get tired of seeing that shit. You feel me? But when I say something, they pull it up. Tit hut. And I like that. So I'm just, trying to spread the word. Pull your pants up. Because it's gonna be a long summer. And it's going down like no other. I mean, people dropping dead like flies. If it's not from an illness, it's from a murder or suicide. My darn, I call her my auntie, but I'm her dog's nanny. And she works in the school, for the school district. And a young child, the little boy was what, 10 or 12, just killed himself. An Asian boy. Fucking nuts, yo. Like shit is going, and she said that's like the 10th child this year. It was like two handfuls, like a handful. I gotta ask. I don't want to sound like a liar, but that was so a couple of children from her school, and committed suicide. So y'all better pull your pants up because it's gonna be time you gonna have to run. I mean, look, I'm about that life, but look, if I don't have to, you know what I mean, I'm gonna roll out, especially if it's not my issue. That I don't have no problem, Do I got beef with people? Yeah, and I act like they don't exist. But the moment they try to move the wrong way, it is what it is. So, but other than that, I just figured I share the video. The universe told me to, so I'm gonna do what God said do. Fuck everybody else. Fuck anything else. And that's just that. So you guys have a good day. Oh, I want to post a video. I was playing around with my powers. I'm scared that I don't think I should fucking post it though. But yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. But I was playing around with the fan, and I was shocked. I was like, "What the hell? That shit lit up." I might get back on here and do that video. I gotta download it first. I'm gonna get back on here. But wait, what's that? Saggy pants is a which makes black people look ridiculous. Well, I don't think it make everybody look ridiculous. It depends on how they wear it. It do be looking alright, but a lot of times people do things and don't know why they're doing it. It's about time we pull our pants up and get ourselves together. I will, hey, it takes more than pulling your damn pants up. It really does. But look, I don't talk for nothing. If the universe told me to say it and I said it, I did my job. I said what I was supposed to say, and the rest of the fuck is up to y'all. And guess what? I ain't gonna get held accountable for that. But if I wouldn't have said nothing, guess who would have been held accountable? Me. Fuck that. Fuck y'all. I ain't doing that. So I said what I said, and that's just that. But pull them pants up, man. It look nasty. It really does. Like bad enough they teaching the children and stuff in school, and then they got to walk down the street, to get confirmation what they learned in school. Like I just don't think. But then that's like us wearing, exotic clothing too, right? So, because y'all men, that means it's, I, oh God, y'all, so much. Just pull your doggone pants up, all right? Because some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you got some of your guys where you got them all the way under your butt cheek, like for real, all the way under your butt cheeks. I mean, okay, you got it at the top a little bit. Oh, okay, all right, okay. But damn, you got to go as far as wearing them all the way under your cheek, like all the way down, almost near your knees, like for real. Seriously though, nah, you got fucked. Period. You licked the dick or you got fucked. Point blank. There's no way no straight nigga is walking down the street with his pants all the way down like that. You're gay. You are gay. And you get some people who gay in the mind. you know, who have acted on their emotions, which is called self-control, because you know better, you know, because we all get the same urges. It's just that some know better and some don't care. But what's not important to you could be important to somebody else. Just like what's one's trash is another's treasure. That's the same thing with knowledge and advice as well, you know? So I am going to try to get this other video together of me messing with my light, and that shit just got real bright and turned into one light. Yo, I was like, oh my God. So I was like, let me record it. So I'll just use my hand, and I just used, I don't know, my pineal gland going right now. But anyway, let me get up off of here. See y'all in the next video. Until next time, what is love without love? What is life without love and laughter? Even if you have to hug yourself, your cat, your dog, your boo, your children, just hug something, you know? Learn how to love and be safe and get smarter.